The voting in the sixth phase of polling ended last evening. Let's give you an update of the voter turnout now. This phase of polling has recorded a voter turnout of 63.75%. West Bengal has come on top as the eastern state has registered more than 80% turnout. It's a 69.17% in Haryana. Both Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh recorded 64% voter turnout. Bihar just stopped short of getting to a 60% mark, while India's capital, Delhi, managed to touch 60%. But one of the key and largest states, that is Uttar Pradesh, it was a mere 54% there. This election season is drawing to a close. There is just one phase left before the D-Day. Come 23rd of May, and the world will know the mandate of the largest democracy. Over the last 1 month, voters have taken on the rain, the sun, harsh terrain, and sometimes even a natural disaster to cast their votes. Thousands flew in from across continents to exercise their franchise. The spirit of the Indian democracy made headlines across the world, but there is one disturbing trend that we have noticed in this election season. We are in fact talking about a low voter turnout in the Indian metros. While the dwellers of the four major cities were never really among the most excited voters, their turnout had improved over the years. A trend, however, was reversed in two cases this year. We are talking about the dip in the Delhi voter turnout and the Chennai voter turnout. Take a look at the numbers of the last three Lok Sabha elections. Now let's have a look at Delhi first. In 2009, only 51.85% of the registered voters in the Delhi in fact had turned up to cast their mandate. In 2014, the number improved drastically with a turnout of 65.10%. Fast forward to this now yesterday, the turnout in Delhi has been disappointing to say the least. Despite all the radio, television and internet campaigns, the capital did not come out to vote as expected. As a result, the voter turnout was in fact a tiny 55.44% till 6 p.m. and the capital had once again failed to lead by example. Now let's take a look at Mumbai next. The maximum city had been infamous for a minimum turnout. Numbers have been embarrassing. In fact, the positive side to this is that the numbers are improving. In 2009, only 41.41% of the voters had come out to vote. In 2014, the turnout was 51.59%. There has been an increase in the numbers this year too, with 55.11%. The graph is positive, but this is not enough. For a city filled with icons and celebrities, Mumbai, like Delhi too, holds a moral responsibility of sorts to lead by example. Now let's move to Chennai next. This city has historically had a better turnout than Mumbai or Delhi, but this southern city has seen a dip in the voter turnout over the last three phases. The numbers are on your screen. 62.85% in 2009 and dip in 2014 with 61.94 and a further drop this election with 59.01. Graph on your screens is on a decline. Now let's move on to the next city, which is Kolkata. City has had the best voter turnout compared to the other three metros. Kolkata is yet to cast its mandate this election, but we have the numbers for 2009 and 2014 for you. 62.5 and 68.1 respectively. A pretty good voter turnout with a positive graph.